Do you think the Celtics will come back out of the East again? Last time team repeated. I'm just saying, I ain't, no pun intended, was 2017-18.
Dubs, baby. Dub
Dubs,
Nation.
That's what we got going. Do you think the Celtics will be the team to come out of the East? The Knicks made their moves. Philly made some moves. What you think of the moves? Who you got coming out the East?
I play for the Knicks, so I'm rocking with the Knicks. I gotta say the Knicks gonna come out the East this year. I think the Karl Anthony Towns trade allowed them to match up with Boston with Al Horford at the 5 or Porzingis at the 4. Like you can use Cat in that, trail 5 position. You got OG, you got Bridges, Jalen Brunson. And then a bunch of scrappy dudes like Josh Hart. He gonna play hard. He gonna make big shots. But I think having Cat coming into that trail 5, now you can't double Brunson. Brunson is one of the best post-up guards, in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And him down below the free throw line is dangerous for any guard. So, I think it's a great matchup because they do have guys who can defend a Jayson Tatum, who can defend a Jalen Brown, and I think Jalen Brunson is probably one of the most difficult people I've seen. Nobody can guard this dude, man.
I mean, Jalen Brunson is damn good. I think in order to guard Jalen, though, you have to put size on him. Like you can't, to think that you're going to put a guard his size or smaller on him, you're not going to speed him up.
Right.
So if a smaller guard not going to speed him up, then they have no chance because he's just going to use his body, going to get this spots raised up over him. So I think in order to guard Jalen Brunson, you have to guard him with size. Sometimes that may not even be a guard. Like I told you, I've said before, when we played the Mavericks, when Jalen Brunson was there, right before he left to New York, I guarded him that series. Because he want to get to that midi. You know what I'm saying? He want to get into the paint, body you. And so I can take the shoulders. Like that's what we do in the post. So I guarded him. Like you have to guard him with size.
Yeah.
If you do have size on him, then the Cat and Jalen Brunson pick and roll, you can switch.
Yeah.
I also think the problem and I think you tripping, they don't have a chance at beating the Celtics. And the problem that they're going to have is the Celtics defensively. Al Horford, I'm telling you, people don't often give Al Horford. Al Horford is going to give Cat some trouble.
Big time.
Al Horford defensively, man, especially come playoff time. He may not care all season, but come playoff, Al Horford is going to give Cat fits. The Boston Celtics also have a lineup where they can switch Jayson Tatum on the Cat. They can switch Drew Holiday on the Cat. They can switch Jalen Brown on the Cat.
Why do you think that? Because he just pick and pop.
Yeah, he pick and pop, and by the time he walked down to the post, those guys have so much length. Like they have so much length to where they may not have the girth. Although Drew Holiday, I bet you can guard Cat in the post. Like Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I don't put nothing past Drew Holiday. That's a Bruin, by the way.
Yeah,
Bruins can do all things.
I ain't going that far, but I think I know for sure that Boston will be able to guard them. And so, with that being said, I just don't think they're going to be able to guard Boston because JB got to check. Cat, you got to check. Like everybody on Boston is a threat. And so you can't have weak links on your defense
or lapses.
And I'm not saying Cat is a weak defender. I'm not saying JB are weak defenders. I'm saying they better come in locked in and focused if they think they're going to compete with that team. And me personally, I like the Knicks, but I don't think they can compete with the Boston Celtics. I just don't think so.
What about the Sixers or anybody else? I mean, who do you think? Okay, so it's Boston. Who do you think is 2, 3, and 4 in the East?
Okay, I got Boston. I got the Knicks. And by the way, I'll even go a step further. The Knicks may end up even being the number 1 seed because sometimes you can come off a championship and the Knicks gonna come out hungry trying to win every game in Boston.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just trying to get back to the playoffs and you may drop a couple here and there. So
Yeah, for
that
sure.
could happen. Nonetheless, the best teams in the East will be Boston.
Mhm.
I think the Knicks will ultimately be better than Philly,
Okay.
Orlando,
Ooh.
and then I think you have Indiana.
Ooh.
Oh man, I forgot about Milwaukee. Let me rewind. Boston's the best team.
All right, yeah, exclude Boston. So
Then
next
you
is
got
Knicks,
Milwaukee. I'm sorry.
Sixers.
I'm
Oh,
taking Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Then the Knicks.
No, Knicks, Milwaukee. Knicks,
Uh-huh.
Milwaukee,
Sixers.
Magic. No, not Sixers.
Ooh.
Knicks, Milwaukee,
Wait, you ain't rolling
Magic.
with the Sixers?
I'm gonna tell you why in a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Knicks, Milwaukee, Magic, Pacers,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll roll with the Sixers. Sixers will be in 5th or 6th
What
place.
about the Heat?
The Heat will be in the play-in.
Cleveland?
I think Cleveland has a chance to be one of those teams.
One of those four or five.
They have a chance, but they're going to have to figure it out fast. And, they got a new coach. I think Kenny's going to do great. I'm just not sure how fast they can figure it out. But the East is tough, man. But in saying that, yeah, my problem with the Sixers is they already hurt. And we know they struggle with injury.
Who's hurt?
Joel, I keep hearing
he's still
Joel
hurt.
knee not good at all.
Oh, damn.
PG now dealing with the knee hyperextension. And
wow.
Joel, and probably not PG, ain't playing back-to-backs. So you giving those games away.
Yeah.
And them teams, you're gonna need them wins. And so that's why
especially the Boston, yeah.
For sure. So that's why I don't think Philly's gonna be in the top 4 or 5. They could be 5 or 6, but I don't think they are going to be up there at the upper echelon of them East teams. I don't see it.
I do like Indiana. I like Indiana. They play hard. They got good guard play. They play defense. I like Indiana.
Yeah, I like Indiana as well.
I like them over, and I do like Orlando. That's my boy Jamal Mosley, but I do like Indiana a little bit more than I do Orlando. But that Paulo, he's sick. He's something
sick.
else.
And they brought in a guy like KCP. I think that's going to be a huge
they
sign
got
for
KCP.
them.
That's going to help them.
I think that's going to help them a lot.
They still need a point guard, though.
They do. I think Jalen Suggs is a backup.
Yeah, he or a good combo guard. You know what I mean to start, but they definitely need. Maybe they. Yeah, well, what you think gonna happen in Atlanta, bro?
It's over for Atlanta.
Okay,
it's a wrap. Man. They
had the number 1 pick.
Yep, they might have the number 1 pick again.
Damn.
So, it's over for Atlanta. Young boy about to get paid though. Jalen Johnson. They better pay the young fella.
He nice. That kid is nice. He gonna be all right. I mean, that's the East, but getting out the West ain't gonna be easy either, man.